everyone, and it is time for another product review, and it's another vegan meat from King's Vegetarian. If you remember my recent review of their chicken, basically it comes plain and you have to season it. So this is vegan mutton, and if you don't know what mutton is, that is goat meat, and as a Jamaican I'm well aware of goat meat. It's something that we eat a lot of in our culture, and this is a vegan version, so I'm very curious to see how this is. I actually bought this quite some time ago and it's been in my freezer, and I finally defrosted it. I'm going to make it today, and let me just tell you what the ingredients are. It's made from soy protein, non-GMO. It also is made from mushrooms, vegetarian spices, which include white pepper, black pepper, and Chinese 5 spices. For every 1/6 of a portion, you get 170 calories, 11 grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, 0 trans fat, 0 cholesterol, 550 milligrams of sodium, so that's kind of high, 11 grams of carbohydrates, 4 grams of fiber, 0 sugar, 7 grams of protein, 40% vitamin C, 8% calcium, 6% iron. King's Vegetarian is making a lot of really fantastic meatless options, I find, so I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out. And I'll just show you, we've opened this up and taken a look. And this is the size. This was about $8 or $9, I think I got at Good Rebel Vegan Essentials. 350 grams. So you get about that much. And my mom is going to season it up the way she would season goat meat. And we're going to cook it up and tell you how it is. So we'll be back soon. Alright, my mother's getting her array of spices, and I'm just going to cut open the plastic bag here and get them dumped into the bowl. Okay, so that's the look of it. There's no discernible smell right now, but as I said, we're going to season this up with some black pepper, some curry, some allspice, some garlic. We'll be back. And some onions. Okay, you ready, Mom? So my mother has some onions that she's diced. It was a small,
medium size.
Small to medium sized onion that she's diced. That's going right in the bowl. Now we typically never measure things, but some black pepper, maybe that's half a teaspoon or so. So some black pepper in there. Garlic is a must. So, oops, that's the garlic powder, not the granulated garlic. I kind of like that better, but that's probably a solid tablespoon and a half.
But we're gonna try it.
And I had bought some all-purpose seasoning, or all-purpose seasoning with pimento. It's by Cool Runnings. I think it's a Jamaican company. So this was $2 for that big thing of spice.
Half a teaspoon. Because we don't know how it tastes.
Maybe half a teaspoon or so.
Yeah,
all right.
Because we don't know the flavor from it yet.
So we're adding that to the pan. And you're going to put your curry.
A little bit of
the Mediterranean. All-purpose Mediterranean seasoning. If you're close to the store called Nations or Ocean,
pretty salty, so
they have that there. So maybe half
a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of that in the bowl.
I don't have a glove, so I'm gonna do this with my hand.
Are you putting any first before the curry?
Yeah, because the curry, I can't do the curry with my hand too much.
Okay, so my mom's just gonna mix this up. I mean, I guess I was just gonna say, if you have if you're using meat, it's gonna be a little juicy, obviously. So my mother just added a little bit of water to help the mixing, so that it can start to adhere to the pieces of mock meat right there. So we're just seasoning it up.
Okay, so because I didn't have the gloves, we'll put the curry in the spoon to put it in.
Okay, so we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so that's, my mother has some Jamaican curry powder she got when she was there. That's not the Gouda's flavor, that's just a Jamaican
bulk. I don't know which flavor it is.
Okay, so we've got curry. So, tablespoon, 2 tablespoons maybe?
And if it's not enough when you're cooking, you just add
more.
You
can always add more. And she's just going to mix that up a little bit. And again, if you need more liquid, you can add a little bit of liquid. That looks like enough now.
The curry?
The curry and the liquid. The liquid is okay, I guess.
It could take a bit more, but it's okay.
Enough curry?
Because
Or?
you're gonna fry it and the
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
the water will give too much
Yeah, that's right.
popping.
So she's adding a bit more curry. So it could be 2.5 to 3 tablespoons maybe, but you know, just kind of use
And if
your
it's not
judgment.
enough when it's cooking, you see the color?
Yeah.
And you just put some.
Okay.
You let it sit for a little now.
So the King's Vegetarian basically comes as mock meat that you would prepare the way you would prepare your meat. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit, just to let the...
A little time.
We're going to put a little bit of thyme in here.
Put that.
I don't know if you say thyme or thyme, but it's thyme. That's how we...
That at the end to when you're cooking it. Yet.
Yeah, we're going to add a little bit to the bowl. So that's maybe a 1/4 teaspoon or half a teaspoon, something like that. Oops.
And because we could put green pepper, red pepper, any pepper, but because Chloe doesn't eat it.
Yeah, my daughter doesn't like
it.
it.
Help it really.
Okay.
That give her much nice flavor.
Oh, okay. I don't think I ever used to cook goat with pepper that I remember. So we will be. That's all we're putting for now, right, Mom? We're going to be back and essentially do what we would do otherwise, and to fry it up, and then we'll show you as we go along. So we're just going to let this sit for a little bit to let the seasonings kind of seep in. All right, we are back and ready to. So it's been maybe half an hour. Let's just say half an hour. My mother has what we call here Dutch pot. It's a Dutch pot in Jamaica. Anyway, we're going to. You can fry it in anything, but because we're going to be mixing it with some water to give it a little gravy, and a deeper pot is good. So go ahead, Mom. We've got the oil. Yeah, so
Kind of browning it.
yeah, what you do is brown it, like you heard her. Kind of, especially when you're cooking the meat. With the meat, you need to give it time to kind of cook up a little bit. But here, we're going to give each side some color, and it's not going to be too hard. Just mix it up a little bit. Make sure each side, you can already see some of it is getting some color. Stir it a few times. I'll just zoom in so you just get a better look at it. I mean, it already looks good. We don't know how it's going to taste, but, you know, like anything, it's how you're going to season it. Yeah, you can put peppers in this. Green pepper, red pepper. Yeah. Would you put some spicy pepper? I guess if you want to make this hotter, you could add a little Scotch bonnet pepper. Did you used to put? Not really. People don't. You could put a little. You know, it's all to your taste. Yeah, sometimes certain curries are spicier. Each curry is different. If you cook with curry, you know that. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, you can see some have definitely browned a little bit. I mean, you know, it's just a matter of mix it up. Even if you were cooking curry goat, not every piece is going to be equally brown, but you know, we want to just have it nicely browned as much as possible before we add the water. So my mother likes to add some boiling water to hers. I guess I probably always added cold water, but then you have to kind of restart cooking again. And yeah, this trick, I would always put it into the bowl that I mixed. That way you get more of the flavor that's left in the bowl that goes into the pot.
Just simmer down from here. If it want more curry, you add it.
Yeah.
If you want more, see? That's not right.
Okay, so you want it to be a bit more
Curry flavor.
more curry flavor to this. So
Depend on the curry because some brighter than some.
The pause. So she's saying when you add the water and you can look at the water, then you can see is there enough curry based on the color in there, and decide to add more. Oh, is that too much? You want me to hold that? It's okay. And I guess even with this, because it's not meat, you could taste it now a little bit if you wanted, like the water portion of it. unlike you wouldn't do that with goat because it would not be cooked. Alright, this is really, I mean, ultimately because this is not meat, it's not going to take as long to cook. So we're going to cover and simmer. I don't know how long. Are you going to put, so you're going to put the heat lower? Yeah. We'll put it a little bit lower.
The water is going to be...
Yeah, we're going to let the water... That's what it looks like. And we're going to let the water evaporate a bit to thicken up. Okay, and honestly, this is maybe 6 minutes of cooking. And there's still quite a bit of liquid, but we're going to use it as gravy. So depending how much gravy you want, you can have more liquid or less. I'm going to just taste a piece. I probably need a fork, but it's okay. I'm going to get this piece here.
Get the fork.
Okay, so, oops. Here's a little piece here. I like the taste a lot. I would say, no, it tastes good. It's maybe a little doughy, but not too doughy. A little softer, maybe that's the word. Now maybe, I guess because it's not meat, maybe you could just season it up and kind of fry it up. You don't have to put as much liquid, but it's still actually really good. It doesn't taste, it's not bad. I like it. We'll see yeah, do you want to taste a piece, Mom? Here, tell us what you think. Tell us what you think, Mom. Come and taste a piece. Yeah, it's the first time. Okay, let me see if you guys can see the inside there.
Maybe next time we'll put less water.
Here. Oops.
If you want to see it.
Yeah, that's okay. You tell me what you think, Mom.
Fine to me.
Yeah, okay. You heard that. It's fine to her. Yeah, but I mean, if you don't like it, I bet you know you don't even know. It tastes nice. It tastes nice. I mean, I wouldn't say it tastes like goat per se. What do you think? But it tastes nice. It's like it's a meat replication that you curry and you season it up and cook it up.
Leave lots of gravy.
Yeah, we
use it in rice.
Yeah, we like to have. That's right. So this gravy, I like to put over the rice.
Cook it, you know, put less water and just see if the texture.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. The texture might be different with a little less water, but you know what? I'm gonna enjoy this. All right. So if anything, I might come back and as we eat it, have different people tell you. But I think if you don't hear from me, that's it. And if not, so my mother says it's good, and she's a hard critic, right, Mom? All right. That is all for now. Thank you guys for watching.
Nice.
Okay, guys, this is what's left. So I had some, my daughter had some, my mother had some, and my sister who is visiting had some. And my mother said, it was really good. It was really delicious. And when I was eating it, like, you know, you sample a tiny bit and you say, oh, it tastes good. But as I ate it, I thought, wow, this is really delicious. This seasoned up with, you know, the curry and the spices tastes so good. So does it taste exactly like goat? No, but is it reminiscent of that and gives you like the feeling of like a curry goat if that's what you want? Absolutely. I guess you could season this with other stuff, make it spicier. I mean, I don't know. I mean, because the meat itself is plain, so you could, you know, maybe sweet and sour if you wanted. But if I got this again, I would make it as the curry goat again. I think I'm going to take another little bit with a little bit of rice. It was that good. So really loving this. And again, 4 people have eaten from this, and there's still that left. It's not going to be a lot left for tomorrow, but you know, I'm going to have like maybe 1 piece with a little bit of rice right now. Just wanted to get back and let you guys know. My mother's loving it. My daughter loved it. And I really loved it. So totally delicious product from King's Vegetarian. Let me know if you've tried it and what you thought. And maybe if you tried it, you didn't cook it up the way we did. So it really is not too chewy, as I kind of said. It's just, you know, maybe the texture will be slightly different, but it's still firm and nice. And honestly, I think the flavors have soaked through beautifully the way we cooked it. Alright guys, that is all for now. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.